Good morning, good morning. Thank you, Lord, for a new day to trade, not financial advice, educational purposes only. 7 o'clock. Let's see what the day brings. BATL, beast mode. Not interested in it. Anyone here long in BATL? Nope. Not currently. I did after hours yesterday call it a very, very small move up, but I think I got it from like 15 to 16 because I don't know how to stay in longs. I'm sure someone on the stream is though. But anyways, is there any PRs coming out? Any plays? Good morning, good morning. I haven't really scanned the market too much, so just checking it out now. EONR, a little pop, but not really enough on it for me to be interested in it. Do you know why SVRN ran so much? I don't. But let me see. And look how, I mean, if you look, how many times has it failed VWAP? Like look on the 1 minute. Every time it touches VWAP, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these little moves towards it. It's stuck under VWAP now. Seems like if it touches it, it's a play. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look it up and see, but not sure why this one pushed. Yeah, I don't see much. But yeah, if it looks like it might start headed down now, but if it touches VWAP again, I'll probably play this one. It'll probably be a slow fade, but that's all right. Oh, it's a bulk shipping. So in the Discord, I do the market radar reports in the morning. I've kind of missed it last few mornings, but I did it this morning, and it did mention that scattered overseas small caps. Wait, no, this isn't it. Let me find it. But it said something about shipping. Let's see. Yeah, shipping continue to spike and fade without sustained sector momentum, but it doesn't really say much. But I guess it's just related to the oil and war stuff. SKYQ. Not much. EONR is pushing. Starting to get a little more interesting now. Don't really know where it's trying to go though. So I'm gonna just let it push some. Try to be a little more picky today. I've just been trading a lot of everything. I'm probably gonna be more picky about these oil plays too. I mean, I did well first half of this day, then I gave a decent amount back second half of the day when these oil plays started curling up, or war related plays, energy. I made 2,200 on Trade the Pool and 1,800 on TradeZero. So, you know, nothing to write home about, to brag about, but it was still a decent day. But I mean, I was up over 3K on TradeZero, and I gave a lot of it back. Yeah, still a decent day, especially for me. I've been a little off, to be honest. So any green days I'm content with. But I posted it in the Flexure. Yeah, 1,700 and 2,200. Yeah. So decent day, but I gave a lot back. Probably overtraded a little bit. So EONR, I'm debating taking, let me do a little bit more research on it, but I might take a stab here before long. What is it? 43 million float, 30 million market cap, independent oil and natural gas. I'll probably pass since it's a gas company. I'm gonna fill out these plays for a little bit before I just start blindly stabbing them all. I hit 2.34K in the green yesterday. I had a couple close calls. I'll give most of it back, but it turned out nice. Good job. That's a good day. I don't even want to get into it. I told myself I wasn't even going to bring this up on the live stream. I took a massive, in the day I took a pretty big shot. So I actually did swing a play, BATL. And I only swung 500, and on Trade the Pool, it's kind of weird how you have to take profits. EVG, let me pull this up. And I did something, a bonehead thing. So let me see if I can, EVGO's pumping here. I'm gonna let it push a little bit. We got some 200s here at 345, 365. So I want to see if it pushes a little bit more. I think BANL is pushing too. Not as much. Yeah, I'm gonna let EVGO push a little bit. Like I said, I've been taking a lot of trades, so I'm gonna make sure these get to where I want to before I jump in. But anyways, back to BATL. So I took 500 share long, and I had a standing order at 1975 to take profit on all of them just to cover, because I had a feeling it would gap up to at least 20. Well, I swung 500, but I did my cover as 1,000. So then I entered a short 500 shares and then just got rocked this morning. So basically blew up that TTP account. Just because I had a typo between 500 and 1,000. So a little annoyed about that. So I woke up this morning to one of my trade the pool accounts blown up, but I still have another one. Just sucks because I was at less than 1,000 away from getting funded on that one. But you got to get the numbers right. Luckily, it was trade the pool though. No, yeah, just a bonehead play. Turned a good play to a disaster one. Yeah, it got me annoyed first thing this morning. Oh, it is blown. Well, I see what you're saying, Burrito. I'll check it and see where I'm at. I was so annoyed. Um, Maybe I didn't blow it up, but I'll pull it up later and see. But it was well over the 2,000 that it was allowed. So RUBI seems like it's been struggling here at VWAP. Is this marine shipping as well? Yeah, these just tend to move with these oil tickers, energy plays. But yeah, I might set an order at 165 on this one. This one kind of looks like we're on the backside of it now. So I'll have a standing order, probably 164 on this one. EONR push, yeah, we still pushing. Yeah, like I said, today I'm not going to just, especially after hours. So I've been doing pretty consistently the after hours in the Discord, and afterwards I was like, bro, you're stabbing everything, and I did, and I actually did pretty good in after hours yesterday. But I'm gonna try to be a little bit more picky about what plays I get in today. I've just been trading too much, over trading. So I'm gonna let EONR push a little bit more. If I miss it, I miss it. I kind of want to fill the market out today. But I do want to get an RUBI. I like this setup. Strong push after hours, then another strong 4 a.m. push. And it's kind of fading away like this. So if I can get a little entry around 164, 170, I'd like RUBI. EVGO looks like it's going to drop. I don't know, EONR is starting to look a little interesting though. Yeah, I'm having trouble seeing the level on it too. That's kind of why when I can't find clear levels, I just want it to push and then build my confidence. But I'm about to take a little stab here. I'm going to scale into this one. Is this another energy play though? It is, isn't it? I don't want this to turn into the next TPET, but I got me a little starter on it. So let's see. Because it is up 50%. I didn't even realize that. So that's already a pretty decent push. So it should come back to reality before it makes the next push. I'll try to cover around 67, 66 cents. But burritos, you're right. I didn't blow the account. I've never had a max loss day since I've had this account. And I thought that was blowing up. So it was just a max loss day. I got that email from Michael. But it's all good. All good. I'm just glad it was that account, not my real account. So we're starting to fall here. Let's see if I catch a little move on it. BATL destroyed me so far this morning. I'm sure. Yeah, it's been a beast. It's out of my price range for a short now. I'm not interested in shorting this one. Oil plus, now it's up 27, 28, 30 bucks. It's not a short for me. Hope you get bailed out though, Todd. Maybe it'll break down here at some point. Are you still in it? So EONR, I guess I picked a decent spot to take a stab. So let's see if it comes back down to about 60. I think I have my cover at, yeah, 67 cents. Oh, you went long, then it drops. I go short, then it goes up. Dang. Hate when that happens. I hear you, Todd. It's no shares in TZPro for BATL for locate. It's probably a good thing, to be honest, because this could be the hero play. You could catch a nasty short on this one at some point, but the risk is just, I mean, look what it's already proved. Since Friday, it started at what, like less than $4. Now we're at, so it's got a lot to give back, but I'm gonna have to wait for very confirmed weakness, like downtrends, because again, it would be cool to short it here and you be the hero and catch it all the way down, you know, some crazy move, but the truth is that this is as this work continues, and this is what I said on the pre-market live stream. I don't know if y'all remember yesterday. I said and that was when it was right here. I was like, if any of them scares me, it's BATL. I don't know if y'all remember that. I'm not BSing, and it came to fruition. I can't really tell you why I thought this one, but had a good feeling, and it proved its strength. So because there was a lot of plays yesterday, but I don't know why this one made me the most nervous. I think because it's already proved itself the day before. Because y'all learned I don't like multi-day runners, because and the concept's pretty simple. It's already proved that it can hold its gains over and over and over again. I'm not talking about a first red day setup. Those are fine. Those are high probability, but I'm talking about just if they keep breaking new highs again and again and again, I don't do well with these. Scalps fine, but holding for it to like crack is kind of rough. EONR didn't fade all the way down where I wanted it to, so I'm just going to average out as it keeps pushing. But there will probably be one strong oil play today, or probably multiple, but really I wouldn't be surprised if one just rips, and I don't want it to be EONR, so playing it light. I'm literally only in 1,000 shares. And then my next entry will probably be a couple thousand, then my next one maybe another couple thousand, and then I'll pick a final spot line in the sand, and if it breaks out I'll probably just stop out. But I don't know where it is yet. I'm gonna let the price action decide. But I got a max increase on shorts for 4 months because of the problem freeze yesterday on margin call. Huh. I remember kicking myself I didn't go long right then. Oh, yeah. I'm annoyed because I killed that long, but like I was saying, if y'all just hopped on, I have to look and see where I got in at. I think it was after this move. I can't remember, but I took a long around 16, I think. 500 shares, and then I covered with 1,000. Then I entered a short position on accident because it was standing. So then I was short 500 shares. But all good. EONR pushing. So let's see where this baby's going. Playing it small, guys, since I'm scaling in. It could go to $1. My next entry will probably be around 85. I'll throw another couple thousand shares at it. Don't love it, but I think this is one that could do well. So BATL's breaking below VWAP again. This could be a hero trade, could make a killing, but I'm not interested in it right now. But this is a good sign, cracking VWAP. And I have a standing order for RUBI at $1.64. So only in one play, only one standing order. I expect a registration BATL today. Yeah, Denny, I know you're good at digging into some of these stuff. Have you looked at TPET? Because that's the one that had my interest yesterday. Geez, I didn't even realize it made this strong of a move this morning. My goodness. So this one has an active S3, an at the money. They don't have a lot on it, but I'd be very surprised if they don't at least pull something, because I mean, it hasn't been at this level in a minute. $2 range, $1.70 range. But again, it's so tempting to jump into some of these oil stocks right now because I know there's so much to give back, but I'm trying to practice discipline and leave them alone. BATL needs money to fly that G8 around the world. So 7:30's. So yeah, 7:30 is about 4 minutes away. So we'll see if we get some more plays again. And burritos, you said it best in the Discord. Try to focus more because there's a few plays yesterday that banked that were not oil related. What was that one? EDSA? No, I don't think it was EDSA. What was it? EDSA. Yeah, it was EDSA, I think. It had recycled phase 3 news, caught the retest. A few of us did. I know, Denny, you caught this one too. These names outside of oil, war, drones, energy, whatever the key terms, they flushed pretty well yesterday. So I'd rather focus, because nobody cares about recycled phase 3 news the day after or the weekend after the US and Iran has a conflict. So a lot of these plays were given back cleanly. So a few of us in the Discord called this retest and we banked on it. So I think that's the key today. And again, the oil plays might get back. At some point they will. BATL will not always be up here. It will come back to reality. But I don't know when that reality is. So I'm going to try to focus on these other plays. But these oil plays are tempting, hence why I'm in EONR. So let's see if we get back. So I might need to move my cover up some. Yeah, I'll move it up to 69. I'm not going to make much on it, but I'm not going to make hardly anything on it, but that's all right. I'm going to wait for a good setup today. But yeah, that BATL play in the morning kind of annoyed me because I was being cautious with it. So cautious I went long, not taking a short, and then I had a typo, but all good. That's fair, Denny. Because they will crack and give it all back at some point, but I just don't know when it is. And kind of again, like I said, pre-market yesterday is why they're all kind of giving back now though. Look at BATL, strong move down. TPET starting to make a strong move down. Has there been any news updates, or are we just giving a little bit back right now? What was that other one that ran yesterday? TMDE, I believe. Look at my memory. I never remember these tickers. I remember every one of them. Probably because my mind is clear. I share too much with y'all, but trying to get, well, sobriety. Focusing on that lately, so hopefully that helps clear my mind. Got another short on BATL 25.25. MOBX. Ooh, nice little pop, but I can't short it because it's under 50 cents. Are you able to take shorts under $? I can take shorts anything over 50 cents. Same on cutting back. My favorite seed bank is Florida though, Greenpoint. Yeah, I don't want to get into it too much, but I didn't sleep at all last night. Like not a single minute. Because whenever your body gets so used to certain things, it's hard to sleep when you eliminate it. And dang, if this gets to 50 cents, I will stab it though. Greenpoint. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Greenpoint. But I'm not on the cultivation side. I'm on the retail side, so we don't do much with the seed banks and stuff. Yeah, MOBX is pushing. Let's see if it's still in some attention. Yep, money rotation for the win. So let's see if I got, yeah, I'm out. Didn't make much on it, but nice to start the day off with a green trade. Because they're both in roughly the same price range. Because the money rotation, you'll see that it doesn't have to be the same price range, but a lot of times if a similar ticker roughly in the same price range starts pushing hard like this one, it'll steal some attention away from the other one. And again, a lot of y'all OGs know about money rotation, but we just haven't gotten to experience it too much in this slow market. Jeez. Instead of just watching it drooling, let me do some due diligence. So 89 million float, 18 million market cap, fabless semiconductor company. I'm not really sure what that means, but secures significant U.S. Navy Tomahawk missile component. Ooh. Yeah, I'll probably, with all this war stuff going on, I'm probably gonna pass on this one. Even though 50 cent, look, I already got a level drawn here. I don't know. If it gets to 50 cents, I might still take a stab. There's gonna be a lot of shorts waiting right there, and there's probably gonna be a lot of profit taken right there. So I might, here we go. Look at it. We're about to be here. Yeah, I'm gonna take a stab. A move like this. Man, we're up 160%. A little bit farther. I'm about to stab it. Just because the move is excessive. You might be like, well, you just said you weren't going to. It's about to be up 200% by the time it gets to 50 cents. And it's all in one candle. So it's got to come back to reality. Could it keep pushing? Yes, but my guess is, here it comes, is if it gets to 50 cents, it's going to at least hopefully retrace a little bit. So we're at 50 cents, got me a little stab. Could it keep running? Absolutely, but I'm going to try it. Probably try it all the way up to the 200s up here at 65 cents. So I got an initial small stab on it. Let's go. We just saw a 200% candle. Well, I said small, smaller. I'm in a couple thousand shares, 3,000. Good news though, guys. So if you don't like short and good news and relevant themes, this one's not for you, but the move is just so excessive. Here we go. Let's see if we keep dropping, but it's getting a ton of volume right now. So let's see what happens. Back over 50, man, this one's showing hella strength. But mental note right there, if we see any other PRs that come out related to missile components or Navy, oh, I'm gonna trim a little here. All right, trimmed a little there at VWAP. I'm only in 1,000 shares now. And again, I was never really in that many. I was only in 3,000. Probably should have just got completely out because this one will probably have a second leg in it. Had another, added another 1,000 shares there at 50 cents. So back in 2,000 shares. Let's see if we crack a little bit here. I'm not banking on a crack because this is pretty dang good news right after the Iran war. Missile company, semiconductor, U.S. Navy, a lot of clickbait. So trimmed a little there at 45. So now I'm back in only 1,000 just to see if we crack. Just scalping this one back and forth. Oh, it's about to go down. I think I saw a massive size on the ask. Could be wrong, could be spoofing or whatever that term's called, but there was massive size at like 47 cents or something. There we go. New lows. And then trim the, did it get filled? Yes, it did get filled. So I'm completely out of it now. If it flushes harder, I'm gonna miss the move, but I don't think this one's gonna flush that hard. I could be wrong. So I'm completely out of it now. Again, didn't make that much on it because it was a small move, but played out decent. And it's funny you just asked, are you able to take shorts under? Yes, I am. So TradeZero, I don't know, maybe it was 6 months ago they started allowing you to short under $1 because it used to, it's probably longer than that. But for a while, for many years when I was using TradeZero, they wouldn't let you short anything under $1. But some point in 2025, they changed that. Anyways, what happened to these other plays? I bet it really stole attention. Before I even look at EONR, I bet you, yep, this one, it completely stole attention from it. But again, for the newbies, this is a good example of money rotation. This one's about to catch steam, I think. I think this one's about to push, but MOBX was cooler. I didn't even see CISS. Oh, nice. Little VWAP. Little VWAP retest. Did I ever get filled on RUBI? Nope. Chilani. 186 to 170. Beautiful, bro. VWAP to the 5-minute 200s. Let's go. So let's see what happens with MOBX. My guess is that anything can happen. I always say that. And I like to trade price action instead of predicting next moves, but I wouldn't be surprised if this does try to make another leg up. That's why I didn't hold runners. I would love to hold runners on a ticker that's up 200%, you know what I mean? But um, I think there's a chance that this one could bounce. I haven't really dug into the news. Was that just clickbait? Let's see. A significant production purchase order for components used in the U.S. Navy Tomahawk cruise missile program. I don't know. But I'm not confident enough to take a long or anything on it. Because like I said, when I'm unsure, I just sit on the sidelines. I could see it giving some back because it was up 200%. But I also wouldn't be surprised if it bounces and we at least visit the 200s. So since I'm unsure, I'm on the sidelines for now. Looks like RUBI might fade before I get that VWAP fill. So 2 for 2 for today, but I haven't really made much on them. Just small little scalps, small size too. Nothing I've seen that made me want to go heavy yet, that's for sure. And one of the top plays that we called in the Discord yesterday was STAK. Man, I banked on this one. It wasn't for this one. Me and others, but especially me and T-Bone, were bringing this one up. We had, on this initial move right here, we had orders stacked around $1 and it never got there and flushed down. And then when it got up here, caught a little flush off it. And then whenever it got to this move, probably a lot of y'all remember I was trimming out in after hours. But that was a pretty good play. My bad call of the day was TPET. And I still made money. I made $1,300 on this, but I got bailed out on this wick right here. I had an order sitting at 97 and it got filled, but I really thought it was going to start fading back because this was a moon market pump. And a lot of times you'll see with the moon market pumps, if they catch momentum, they'll stay strong for sure. But a lot of times when he sells or the community starts closing out their position, you'll see some nice fades. But I think because it's oil related, it kept pushing. But even when I said that about TPET, though, I was like, I have pretty high confidence in this one, but if oil plays start curling again, it might not work out. And oil plays decided to curl some more. MOBX, I'm not playing the retest. I want to see if it gets to 65 cents and then I'll take a stab, but I'm probably going to leave it alone. Because again, at this point, I'd rather miss the play than get in too early with all these impressive headlines. but it's fading. It might actually go down here. That's a nice fell off 50 cents. That's a beautiful candle on the 5-minute. And again, a lot of you OGs know why I entered there at 50 cents, but for the newbies, 50 cents is kind of like the dollar psychological level. After a 200% move from 15 cents, it's going to hesitate somewhere. So 50 cents seemed like a good area to hesitate, and it played out. GXAI. Ooh, I like this one, and we're coming up to the 200s. Got my locates. Oh, I'm gonna be too slow. Yeah, I'm gonna miss this one. Good call. Hope you called it. The funny thing is, my other screener was yelling GXAI in the back of my earphones. So if we get up, okay, I'm in it now. Holy crap, I didn't think my 139 was gonna get filled, so it did. So now it's time to do some research. Since I'm in it, GXAI, 8 million float, 9 million market cap. Oh, this isn't oil related? Let's go. All right, I'm feeling good about this one. I don't see any new news either. I might be missing it, but I don't see it. I'm gonna see if it falls. I might, if we get back to the 120s, I might trim some. In the meantime, I'm gonna do a little research, make sure I'm not missing anything. Do y'all see any news for this one? Yeah, there is news. Let's see. Acquire, it's an acquisition. So yeah, acquire strategic stake in America First Defense. Uh-oh, the term defense too. So I'm gonna start trimming my size. I got an order waiting at 131. Let's see if it gets back there. Again, not gonna make that much on this one either, but trying to protect my capital today with these defense plays. All right, I'm out. Next entry would probably be around 144. I might try it there too. But acquisition news plus defense news. Acquisition news can be bullish or bearish for a company depending on how the deal's structured, but I don't really feel like digging into that right now. But it does give them exposure to defense, and again, that's, if you live under a rock, that's a theme right now. Most y'all know that though. Again, another small scalp. These small scalps add up, but man, I'd like to catch a bigger move. So next order waiting 144. And I might pull it, to be honest. I don't know if I really... I like 200s, but again, acquisition plus. And I didn't pull it, so I'm in it again. If we start holding over 150, I'm just going to cut though. Get back down to about 136, I'm going to trim again. I'm trimming half here. So I got out half at 141. And then the other half will be 136. I'm not, again, not gonna make that much on it, but oh, 1 more cent. I might do 137. I'm changing it. Okay. I actually got out 138. And there it goes. I should have waited. But yeah, a little jumpy with these defense plays. So made 9 cents on the first move, made 3 cents plus another, what, 7 cents on 2 different halves. Again, not making that much on them, but I don't want to overstay my welcome with some of these. And I think this is kind of why I was struggling a little bit too, because I was trading mostly trade the pool last week, and you can't really scalp on trade the pool and that's where a lot of my success is like quick moves in and out, playing with the same shares over and over again, and trade the pool is just not designed for that. And who was it? Fino, you said something about it? That was probably it, and I downplayed it. I'm like, no, that's not it, because I don't like making excuses. But it definitely didn't help. So I'm going to do mostly TradeZero today. Or I've been doing all TradeZero in pre-market so far. Missed a bigger move. It's all the way down to 128 now. I'm actually kind of surprised. Acquisition plus defense, but you see all these companies dropping these defense PRs now. It's hilarious. I'll play GXAI again at $1.44. Probably gonna overstay my welcome at some point, but I'm trying to at least wait for it to extend before I get my entries. And then I'll have, you know what, I'll do it small 144 and then the other half at 149. I'll just scalp. All right, I got my first, I got both entries, so I'm back in it. Trimmed some at 141. I might get out here. If I can get that 138 fill, I'll be out. Okay, I'm out. So just quick scalps, man. A little skittish, so take it like 10-cent moves, but it's working out. Oh, gee, hold on. Actually, I never got that 138 fill. So, all right, now I'm out. 136 is better anyways, but I don't know what happened there. Had a typo. Oh, I see what I did. I did 128. So now I'm out. MOBX, did it break down? Yeah, there it goes. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised either direction with this one. Any GXAI has always been good for range scalps. Good to know. No Burrito said earlier this one has a tendency to pop and flush. Wait, this one popped hard recently. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to my scalp. That's where I've had success, this scalping. And I've kind of strayed away from it, trying to catch bigger moves because it's so euphoric catching like a massive move. But I've kind of made a living off scalps. Again, my best year was 2024, and all I really did that year was wait for intense pops, try to jump in, catch the move, and then those were my big plays, not these random intraday hoping they would crack type of plays that I do a lot more of now. And then these quick range scalps. So I'm gonna try to get back to doing that. And again, last week I was still green, but I had a couple red days, and I usually don't have multiple red days in a week. I'll play this game one more time. Order waiting at 149, but it could break. It's not giving up. And I might dig into this acquisition news, see if I can understand it better. So I have an order waiting at 149. Yeah. CL. What did I say? CALC. Doesn't look liquid. Anyways, guys, I'm going to, oh, how many? So 2 minutes till 8 o'clock. Let's see if we get anything. I'd love to catch a big pop, catch a big move before the session's over. I mean, I'm not dipping out anytime soon, but I hope there's a big non-defense move because I have a feeling it won't sustain. And if any of y'all are interested in joining the Discord, just pin that up on the top as well. We've been doing a lot more after hours, a lot more exclusive live streams and things like that. So if you're interested, it is there. GXAI is making a nice little move down. Probably scalped it too quick. I keep getting out at VWAP, but again, I don't trust this ticker. Denny talked to me about the BATL. Man, Denny's a beast. Denny acts all humble, but when Denny says something, I listen.
HMR. ICRN.
Still have that RUBI order waiting at 164, but I'm not very confident it's going to get there, but let's see. Oh, and of course Moon Market's pumping it. Bro, so he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Twitter posts or X posts on MOBX. It's like the definition of a clown pumper. Post in his little Discord, get everybody in it, and then get the crowd in it. And now it's flushing on all of them.
SHFS.
Yeah, he's a clown. I don't wish bad on anyone, but if he ever was to get in trouble, I wouldn't cry. Let's just say that. ADIL's pushing. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. Oh, it's already, did we not get any real 8 o'clock plays? I kind of let time get away from me. I didn't even look at the PRs, but I don't think there's really any strong moves. MPT. Ooh. $3 million float, 126 market cap, China. So let's, ooh. Nice move. I'm gonna let it push some. All right. Ah, crap. I waited too long. That's the one I was waiting for. Missed it. Hope some of y'all caught it. I was waiting for 10. Or get a little bit closer to 10. Don't do it. Let's see you, lady. MPT. Oh, is that the one that got us the other day? No. Where's that one that shot up to like... It was that one. No, sir. Hard pass. See, these one I have a hard time turning these down because, like, look at this flush. But yeah, that's a good point. This one rocked the group not too long ago. Bro, how could I forget this one? This is my biggest loss in a very, very long time. Probably in 6 months. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one. We know this one. If it wants to make that sketchy move to 30 like it did last time, I'll short it up there, but I'm not gonna mess with it until then. Appreciate the heads up, guys. I don't remember it being that big of a market cap. I mean, it's definitely the one. I saw it, but I don't remember the last time it being that big of a market cap. Over 100 million. I would love for it to make that move again. And I hope none of y'all are in it if it does, but um, that's what I'm kind of looking for. I want some excessive move and then I can be patient, try to get close to the top and catch a good 50-cent dollar move on it, make my morning. Yeah, because a lot of us got in early, but if you got in up here, killed it. BATL, what's it doing lately? What was that, John? I didn't understand that message. BATL's curling back up. Last time it all happened. Yeah, very short time. Very, very. Before I realized it, I was like, I thought it was a typo at first. Or TradeZero was glitching out. And then I got out at the top too, boy. So let me get out at the top. But again, I'm defense mode. Old me would have held and said a nice little prayer to the good Lord above, but I just cut quick now. And the people that did that banked. Colin, I'm about to call you out. Colin banked on that play. I'm over here just like, get out. Get out. And a few others banked on it as well, but I think Colin added up at the top. Colin, you on? Got his average up and freaking killed that play. T-Bone, I think you did too, didn't you? I can't remember. There's a few people that told me that they banked on it. Cool. Average at the very top of MB. Oh, Colin. Sometimes I wish I was back to, because again, and a lot of y'all know this. I like to be real with y'all. Like I've taken some bad losses on this journey to get to where I'm at. Like when I say bad, like I used to be very reckless. Like I've probably lost 25K 10 times. I've lost 76K one time. Like I'm like so scarred from those things now, but I'm glad because I'm reckless by nature, so I needed those plays to happen. That's why I see a lot of new people join the Discord and just oversized and very reckless tendencies, and it makes me nervous. But Colin, and that's not directed at you, Colin. You're very strategic. You're more careful than I am with your entries and stock selection. But that was a clutch move where I like had that PTSD moment. Like, nope, don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up. Just get out. Where Colin kind of had ice in your veins, averaged up and caught the move down. I respect that. Scarred these days. Yeah, Todd, you are, but that's all right. That's all right, bro. Just don't blow up. That's all I'm saying. You killing it too, though, Todd. So again, that's why I say to you, like you've caught on quick. There's still some things you need to learn, but um, you'll have a good trading career. Just again, just try to make the lessons not super expensive. But and that's why I say no judgment, Todd. I was that way in the beginning too. But you're receptive. If I tell you things, you don't try to argue with me and things like that. So you good, my friend. Just keep learning. Which ticker are you talking about? MPT. Yeah, MPT shot up to it's China. Like again, at some point in my trading career, I'll probably avoid China or only play them backside. But that day is not today. But yeah, a lot of us were playing it right here, and then it shot up to 30 bucks, and then I think I got out at 29. Man, I timed the top. I should have shorted it there, but I covered. And Colin was he got an entry there and just killed this play. Honestly, MPT is kind of setting up like it did last time, guys. CJ, Jelani, does this look familiar? Remember, it was waking up. We were catching the moves down. No, BTAL just halted. Man, Denny, where you taking me out this weekend, bro? You about again? It could be bullish. Could be bullish, but Denny, this thing might gap down here. They probably doing something sketchy. No, but yeah, MPT. You see, Jay, y'all remember? We were like fist bumping in the chat, like y'all are killing it. We're killing it, and then the exact same setup, wick ups. So, bro, if this one wants to make that irrational move again, I'll be ready for it this time. Almost identical. Like, look, let's look back. See? Look at it. It was slowly curling up, making these strong moves up. We're catching the flushes, and then all of a sudden it just went ham. Yeah, I lost 10K in 5 seconds. But anyways, back to BATL. I'll keep my eye on MPT. Uh, Again, it could be good news and it could push, but I would say there is a very good chance um, after this halt, it will gap down. Todd, are you in this short on BATL still? Bro, some of y'all about to bake probably. I hope. Again, it could be bullish too. We'll see what it is. But remember what VERO did? That was my biggest win. I think last month. And I was only in 1,000 shares, made 4K on it. EONR is trying to curl up a little bit. Yeah, that's what VERO did when I was in it. Well, they actually delisted. That's like a dream come true. Was this it? Yeah, it was it. And I killed the exit too. I had an exit at like $1.50, $2. But yeah, it halted here and then just gapped down. So all my short sakes, I hope y'all get a blessing here shortly. watching MPT waiting for that sketchy move. And I'm not saying it's going to happen, but this is a very similar setup. And these in our SEC, they kind of, I better be careful what I say. But they could care less about these Chinese companies manipulating and doing the same tricks over and over again. So I wouldn't be surprised if it does it again, to be honest. So good chance BATL takes a massive dump here. I don't know. It could be good news too, but if I was, if this was Polymarket and there was a line, I would bet that I would bet that it was negative news personally, but it could be for sure good news. But Denny's been doing a lot of research on BATL and said there's. Danny, are you still on, bro? I think he said that there's some concerns with the fundamentals NPT. Offering something. Oh, MPT, what's it doing? Bro, MPT probably about to blast off. I hope it does. I am ready. I'm gonna slam this thing if it does. Oh, that's a good point. Ride it up. Burrito's like, might take a long on this one. Bro, if MPT does that same move again, like I said, I'm going to take advantage of it, but that's some BS that you let them get away with things like that. No, Kurt, that's very smart. Yeah, it was about this price range. Yeah, it's right. It was in this exact same price range. Look, does this look familiar? Just like, it's exactly what it's doing. It was walking up the 5-minute in that price range. Guess what it's doing right now? Walking up the 9, same price range. Since we're ready for it, it probably won't do it today. Got my limit order set at 30. That's smart, Joey. That's hilarious. Actually, I might do that too. And this time it goes to like 50. Man, I hope y'all bank on BATL. No, Burritos, I've been watching you in Discord. You kind of set these random high orders and you get filled sometimes. There's probably a strategy there for sure. I'm excited for y'all in BATL though. Like I said, it could be anything, but I worked for 2 weeks and stuff. Curious to see where BATL ends up. Anyways, guys, I'm just gonna hang out, watch MPT. If you got any questions, let me know, but not much to discuss. Just waiting to see if this one wants to make any rational move up. I'll be ready for it. Do you ever trade in normal market hours? Yeah, that's where I trade mostly. I make most of my money in regular hours. So we do in the Discord mostly. And I do like after hours sessions too, but yeah, I trade too much. That's the problem. I'm trying to dial that in. Because it's been slow. When things heat up, I do well in pre-market, but it's been so slow for the last few months. I did some research. 80% of my gains was during market hours. What was it last month? I think, or December, one of those months. Uh oh. Uh oh. How long do they hold for? What do you mean? Oh, the halts. Oh, yeah, however long they want to. There's not like a set 5 minutes, 10 minutes. We should start seeing because they'll usually release whatever the reason for the halt first, um, and then they'll unhalt it. But again, I think it's going to be bearish. If I could be in it right now, if I could figure out a way to sneak and be in it, I would. Yeah, it was about an hour. You're right. Yeah, nasty. Only 1,000 shares. Made 4K on it. I think that was one of my biggest wins, honestly, that month. If not the biggest win. Because I don't trade that heavy. Y'all know I'm more of like a volume trader. But if I see A plus setups, I'll go a little heavier. But most of the time, very few times I really think there's A plus setups with small caps. They're just so sketchy. Wow, that's crazy. No, thanks for sharing that. So the people are predicting this war to be extended. I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't been watching too much news. Probably should since I'm a stock trader, but What's the definition of a fall through? What do you mean, burritos? If y'all wonder why I call him burritos, that's his Discord name. Oh. Regime fall? Oh, I don't know. Taking out the leader and his boys? I don't know. Let me know if y'all see anything about BATL come out. Denny, bro, are you still in BATL? Disappeared there for a second. Oh boy, where you taking me this weekend? Me and Denny's met up the last couple weekends. He lives in Sarasota. Oh, I think it's, again, I can't promise, but I'm sure it's bearish, whatever they're about to drop. But my calls have been off a little lately, so maybe not. Maybe it is bullish, but I have a feeling this thing's about to tank. And bearish means going down. One minute till 8:30, or about 15 seconds. So we should get some new PRs here shortly. Because just think about it. Your company was trading about $4, $3, and now it's all of a sudden it's 1,000% higher than it was just a few days ago. If I was a CEO or board, a head of finance, whoever, owner, I'd be looking to dilute too. I mean, it's just a no-brainer. Like, when they might not get another chance to be up. When's the last time they've been up to $30? Never, or that I can see. So I'd be surprised if they don't do something. You might not ever see this price again. But it will drop so much when the news comes out. Again, if it's bearish news, which I by far my guess, you know what I mean? I would say, like, I shouldn't give percentages, but I do think it's probably going to be bearish. But again, who knows? We'll see. GWH is pushing. Wow, nasty rejection off the 200 daily. What's the chances it drops to like $5 again? Yeah, I don't know. That would have to be some devastating news. Oh, I love TradeZero. Yeah, I like it. You'll hear people complain about it, but I haven't found a broker where people don't complain about it. So most of the people in our Discord use TradeZero. They always have locates. They're reasonably priced. I've made, between my personal account and the Bear of Wall Street, flirting with $1 million with, haven't gotten there yet, but close to $1 million with, well, let's just say Bear of Wall Street. So last month I cracked $500,000 since 2024, and I wouldn't have been there without TradeZero. That's the broker I've used. So you can use it for high volume. You can use it, I mean, I personally like them, but are they perfect? No. But commission free if you're over 200 shares and you're in the States. And I have a link in the description for it too. I got a little sign-on bonus. They'll give you some back and discount on locates. But yeah, Webull, yeah, that's not who you want to be shorting with. I have a Webull account, but I use it for like my will strategy or, you know, long trades if I want to take a random option trade. But yeah, they're not designed for short selling. So if GWH gets a little bit higher, I should try to get some locates on it at this point. But if it gets to about 209, I'll take another stab. I just don't want to get in too early. It could fade from here. And again, I'm such a technical trader. I forget to look at the news and fundamentals sometimes. So 21 million float, 45 million market cap, disaster, red all over. They did announce agreement to join Salt River Project and Google long duration energy storage collaboration. So that's the PR, but I want to see it push back to highs before I get a stab. I'm having a okay session. I don't want to give it back getting in too early because after 8:30 my I don't usually do as well from 8:30 to 9:30. So, but honestly, this probably is not that bad. I probably should have got a stab at $2. The 1 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for 209. If I don't get it, I don't get it. You can tell I'm not being as aggressive today. Probably because I didn't get any sleep. I don't feel like managing a position that I'm red on. Awesome, yeah. Oh, you're in Florida too, Adam? Good. GWH. Should have got me an entry at 2, but all good. But yeah, I like TradeZero. And again, I've never even had a 10K day. I've never had my best day. Like I've never had a 5-figure day ever. So I'm just chip away, chip away, chip away. I like just small, consistent wins. I mean, if I had a 10 plus K day, I would take it, but it's just not my style. I trade a lot more volume and just a lot of base hits. And I try to catch big moves, of course, but I've never had that one play where I've just like hit that home run. So usually try to average around 1,000 to 3,000 a day. I'm usually pretty content with that. $15 million offering, y'all about to bank. Oh yeah, you're not far at all. I'm in Sarasota. Is $5.50? Oh my God, y'all are about to bank. Man, I'm so jealous. Todd, you shouldn't be trading that size, bro, if you don't know what this means. This is some. So an offer, they're about to dilute. They're about to dilute shareholders. They're doing an offering, and they're pricing it at $5.50. It's at $27 right now. There's a lot of selling pressure on the ticker, and it's just the sentiment too. I'm not sure where you got 60 cents from, but it should drop. We don't know what the price is going to be till it opens up, but again, I don't think it's going to be higher than it is now. I'll give you 10 shares for margaritas. Let's go. That's all I want. Pay me in margaritas. No, according to Denny, the offering is at $5.50. So is MPT still dancing around? I'm gonna set a alert if it gets over 10 bucks. I agree, tight stops. I would be surprised if it drops below 10, but again, even if it gaps down to 20, that's $7 a share. I'm over here scalping 10, 15 cent moves. Even if it drops to 20, that's $7 per share. That's wild. GWH faded. Should have got into that one. Man, round trip too. Whew, that was that play I was waiting for. Yeah, I didn't trade the best today. I've been kind of a little more cautious today. I don't know. Like I said, didn't sleep, and a little cautious today. Just I gave a lot back yesterday. MASS doesn't look liquid. MOBX. Yeah, I'm not seeing very many things I like at this point, guys. So I'm probably gonna wrap up 3 for 3, but didn't make that much. Just small little scalps is all I caught today. But again, all good. Kind of in a weird headspace today anyway, so I'll take it. I'm glad I'm not red. And I'm gonna be rooting for the sidelines for Todd and Denny. for this one to open up and whoever else is in it. But on that note, guys, if you want to join the Discord, link is pinned. If not, I will be here tomorrow. See y'all then.